Nation's capital to talk about Congress and how it can unite and move forward is Congressman Rick Nolan from the 8th District this morning of Minnesota. Good morning, Congressman.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Tell us your thoughts, first off, from last night's address.
Well, I liked the address. I thought he appealed to our better angels. Let's try to come together. Let's fix some things. Let's solve some problems. Let's get something done for the American people, and let's restore the promise. I mean, you know, the American dream is all about opportunity, and that basically means good jobs. We're an economy and a government that helps to facilitate good jobs. So I was quite pleased with his speech. I thought it was inspiring, and I liked the tone and the direction of it.
We know the president has essentially said that he is going to push forward his agenda with or without you folks in Congress. How does that sit with those members, especially, I guess, when you look across the aisle?
Well, you know, I'm part of a group called No Labels. We have a national strategic agenda. There's about 100 of us, Republicans and Democrats, and, you know, a lot of this is emphasis. I mean, our group starts with the notion that let's focus on those things that unite us instead of focusing on those things that divide us. And we need to come together as Democrats, Republicans, as Americans, and sitting down, focusing on what unites us, stop the political positioning and the extremism, and come together, start solving problems, fixing things, getting things done. And the president, I thought, offered some olive branches in that direction. And, you know, he did say, you know, where he can't find any collaboration or cooperation, he's going to go ahead and do what he can do. That's what presidents do. So, you know, I'm comfortable with that. I'm okay with that. But I would prefer, you know, the earlier parts of his speech where he said, let's come together. Let's all sit down. Let's focus on what we agree on and get something done there. Let's fix some things. Let's create some jobs. Let's get our budget under control. Let's stop the nation building abroad, start rebuilding America. I like that focus a lot.
We know this is your second go-around in Washington, several decades removed, and we know that you're part of this group that is trying to, I guess, bridge that gap of divisiveness. Would you say that we're getting there, and is it a lot more divisive than you thought it would be in going back to Washington?
It's a lot more divisive than I thought it would be, but I really think that the NoLabels.org group is doing a good job. I mean, we have come together. We just passed a budget bill. We passed an appropriations bill. We passed the act, Violence Against Women. We're starting to see some progress where people are saying, okay, let's just set aside those divisive issues that divide us, and nobody's changing their position on those issues necessarily, but let's focus on the things that unite us and bring us together. That's what NoLabels.org is all about, and that's why I'm pleased to be a part of that group, and I think we're making some progress.
Well, that's good to hear. Certainly, I think regardless of your political stripes, progress is what we as the constituents are hoping for. Representative Rick Nolan from the 8th District, thanks for joining us this morning, and all the best back there in Washington as you represent Minnesota. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom. Nice talking to you and your viewers.